All right. Baseball's Final Four, Cubs, Indians, Blue Jays, and Dodgers. Which team did the most in order to get back to that Final Four next season?
Well, the one that didn't is the Blue Jays, who lost Edwin Encarnacion. But right now, I think that the Dodgers have done very well for themselves this offseason. They've retained their top three free agents. Justin Turner, Kenley Jansen, and Rich Hill. And yesterday they traded for a second baseman, Logan Forsythe. I like all the things they've done. They've checked off most of their boxes. They still have to do some work in their bullpen. But all in all, a nice job by them so far.
Overall, which team or teams graded out the highest so far in this offseason?
Well, I usually, every year I go through every team at SI.com for the winter. The Hall of Fame stuff here has prevented me from getting to them. So, to be honest, I haven't given a full examination of all of them. But like I said, I think the Dodgers have done very well for themselves. They stand out as a team. I think that is really, close to winning it all already, and really has at least maintained their spot. They'll be in the mix again.
Where are you leaning as far as the Red Sox are concerned, acquiring Chris Sale from the White Sox?
I like that one a lot too. I think that they are certainly in the top there. I think that they are probably the class of the American League East right now. It was tough to give up Yohan Moncada, but very impressive job by them.
Was there one move that stood out to you this offseason that's either surprised you or you just found unique?
One of the most interesting moves to me was Edwin Encarnacion signing with the Indians. His market really didn't develop the way everyone expected because the Red Sox didn't choose to sign a big free agent to replace David Ortiz. The Yankees obviously are in a bit more of a short-term rebuilding mode. The Astros went with Carlos Beltran in a short-term move. Those were the teams that I expected to be after Encarnacion. Instead, he signed with the Indians, who, let's face it, they were one good bounce away from winning it all in 2016, and he's a big upgrade for them, at least in the short term. The contract length and the price isn't too bad in the long run, so I think they've really improved themselves.
Where do you have so right now? If you had, we do a thing called a $100 bet here, Jay. If you had to place $100 on any team to win it all next year, this season, what team would that be?
The Red Sox, adding Chris Sale. I mean, they were already very good. I think their starting pitching needed a boost, though. You've got Sale, David Price, and Rick Porcello now, three Cy Young contenders at least. That's something that especially nobody in the American League East has. And with that lineup, with another year, I think they're going to be an impressive club. So I think that if I had to put $100 down, I'd probably put it on them.
Which team took the biggest step back in terms of not getting what they needed?
Well, again, I haven't done a full inventory, but the Blue Jays stand out to me. I did not like what they did in adding Kendry Morales and Stephen Pierce and letting Encarnacion go. They saved a little bit of face by retaining Jose Bautista when it looked like they were going to lose him too. But I think they've moved backwards a bit, especially relative to their AL East competitors.
I thought you were going to say the Nationals because they don't have a closer, but yeah, the Blue Jays, I guess, are right up there. I mean, I'm assuming when you look it over, you'll find the same thing with my Nats. It's disappointing.
Yeah, the Nationals. I mean, they keep losing out on just about every big player they chase.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, Jay.
Yeah, some of it's all this deferred money they're putting into their free agent offers, and that's definitely hampered them over the last couple of years for sure.